We Americans in Hong Kong abhor the violations of human rights now going on in China, and we condemn them both in public and private sessions with Chinese officials. We are on the front line. There are young Hong Kong people in Chinese jails. I take this opportunity to call once more for China's leaders to release them to their families in Hong Kong. We, the American Chamber in Hong Kong, will continue to speak out and work as hard as we can to realize their freedom. Whatever capital we might earn by fighting further sanctions, we will gladly spend in the effort to free all Chinese prisoners of conscience. Exactly 1 week before I was to testify, I and my fellow leaders at the American Chamber of Commerce in Hong Kong were invited to a banquet. So we start driving over there. We put the 6 o'clock news on. There was a short segment of a woman talking about her son. She had received news that her son was being tortured. And we all sat down, and I was the guest of honor. So I'm seated to the right of Jonan. And as we're progressing, he decides the time has come to make a toast. So he raises his glass of Mao Tai and he thanks me for all I'm doing and about to do. And for reasons that really, to this day, I don't know exactly what happened, but I stopped him in the middle of his toast. That's very nice, Minister Joe, but what are you going to do for me? And he replied that China had done everything possible to promote good relations between the two countries, and I said, I'm sorry, I disagree. What would you have us do? Well, I had gotten to that point in the conversation without really thinking what it was I wanted China to do. What I heard in the car, that broadcast of the woman crying about her son, that came into my mind, and I said, that's it. Why don't you release Yao Yongzhan? He became very angry, and he said, all right, I'll see what I can do. So I stood up. Minister Joe, where's the men's room? So he kind of snaps his finger, and in comes a young man in a white jacket, a waiter. I was following him. At that point, he turns around, he looks at me, and he was weeping. And he came up and embraced me. He hugged me. And he said, thank you for that. I testified, and then I returned to Hong Kong.